Hello everyone, Mike from Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta Knights. Today's video was supposed to be with Steven. I actually had to pour him a nice cold beer for this. He called me today. He's in intensive care, and I hope, some of you guys might reach out and just tell him, that you're in his thoughts and prayers. He's not doing so well. I found out today that he has ligma.
What's ligma?
Ligma balls, Steven! Today's video is about Firewall Dragon, the absolute representation of why I indulge in such addictive behavior of alcoholism. I'm gonna go ahead and start the video with a nice cut from the Link Frames anime. So Firewall Dragon, it is one of the most controversial cards at the moment as to whether it will actually see the ban list. There are a lot of pros and cons with it hitting the ban list. There are a lot of, if I do or if I don't situations. Now, Firewall Dragon, I'm going to just give my most unbiased opinion. It definitely should be banned. However, I don't want it to be banned. I think that it's relatively new. Obviously, it's the main protagonist boss monster. We haven't seen one of them hit the ban list. I don't think that Co-Money will do that in that specific situation, just because, that they're probably gonna want the reprints, people want to buy it, the typical Konami situation. However, Firewall is only broken because of the cards that allow it to be broken. And especially in the format that we are now, this is August 2018, we saw absurd amount of Goki players abuse this card to the absolute maximum. With Nightmare Goblin, that's the card that should be banned, really. I don't think that Firewall will get a hit, and if it does, I'd be quite surprised. It does give a couple of broken loops, broken combos, etc. However, I think it's going to slip right through the ban list fingers. Let me go ahead and most of you know, some people are new to this channel. I have, younger brothers and fans who don't really know a whole lot about Firewall Dragon. I'm going to read its effect. Once while face up on the field, you can target monsters on the field and or graveyard up to the number of monsters co-linked to this card. Return them to the hand. If a monster this card points to is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one monster from your hand. I want to talk about this last effect specifically. If a monster this card is pointed to is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one monster from your hand. The broken loop, which is abused very, very thoroughly through so many decks, is the fact that it allows cards to be special summoned from your hand by just having a co-linked monster literally sent to the graveyard. Konami has created so many cards that have effects that send to the graveyard, which have just gave everybody viable options to be able to abuse this effect. Broken combos with this deck, let me just start. One, we have Goki, Trickstar, Cybers, ABC, Dino, Infernity, Danger, Paleozoic Frogs, fucking Baby Beast. Last one was a joke, but please comment below if you found a true Ronin loop with Firewall. I beg you. Look, Firewall is probably going to live on through the ban list, and maybe the ban list will contradict what I'm saying, but I'd actually be relieved. I'm just really prepared for the continuance of it and, power creep eventually just overshadowing the card in general. So overall, this isn't just like a ban list prediction of Firewall getting shit on. I see both sides, you know. I want it to be banned, but I also want it to stay in the game because it has a lot of positivity. It creates new strategies. It's a lot of fun in Yu-Gi-Oh! Playing Firewall is something totally different than, you know, when generic links start coming out and, you know, you have like your Miss Starboy and your Hippashidigan, however that card is pronounced. But Firewall should probably stay in the game for a little while, and as I said, I might contradict myself here. It may get banned. As I said, I see both sides, and I really agree that Firewall is healthy to the game, but I also see the aspect of where, like, that game, that card in particular is extremely broken, and it does give unlimited access to some decks. I do wish that they find a way to kind of hit those cards around those broken loops in order to create a healthier game in this format. But, you know, those are just my opinions. Steven, if he was here, he would just be cursing the whole time and talking about how much he hates that card. And as I said, I agree with both sides. But, yeah, no, there's definitely good and bad to this card. But give me a little comment, you know. Tell me what you think about the card in general. Should it be banned? Should it be not? And make sure you fucking like and subscribe.